that is a it's a false assumption if we're a simulation. We might be somebody's video game or TV show or something like that. Like I said, we're just going to keep it interesting so they don't turn the computer off.
What do you want?
I'm just saying, if that's true, keep it interesting, or they're going to turn off the computer, and they might. Please don't delete us. Please don't delete us. Please don't delete us. We'll keep it interesting, I swear.
You keep it interesting.
Yeah. So if the most interesting outcome is the most likely, what do you think are the most interesting things that can occur? Now, most interesting is not what you want. It's just as viewed by a third party. Let's say this was, for argument's sake, an alien Netflix series, and you're trying to maximize your viewership, maximize your ratings. It's actually an interesting thought experiment. It's not actually not that interesting if everything just blows up. It's not over. That's not that interesting. It's not that interesting if there's a calamity that wipes out all the humans. The show just ended. But, I mean, fortunately and unfortunately, if there is drama that, like war or something like that, that is interesting. And people will go to movies and watch, say, a World War I movie where people are getting blown up from cannon shells, and they're in the movie theater eating popcorn, drinking a soda. Like you wouldn't go to a movie where everything was just perfect and stayed that way. You'd leave the theater.
A good romance story doesn't.
There's always a story arc. There's always an arc, and it's generally not a linear arc. So it's not going to be like things start here and just go straight up and to the right and end up in a good place or something like that. There's usually ups and downs. The classic sort of story arcs, essentially. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. You have an initial rise in Act 2, fall back in initial rise in Act 1, fall down in Act 2, surge back in Act 3 with, a happy ending if it's a comedy or a sad ending if it's a drama. If you look at President Trump's, story, it's more interesting that he lost the intermediate term and then won, his second term after that. Mm-hmm. Just like the story arc. Initially up, then down, then resurgent again. If you went with my